Hello there, my name is Silver,
I'm Sherry.
and today we're working on, well, we're presenting a work that we have been working on, a game called,
Night Shift.
yes, this is a really fun game. And while working on this game in the team assignment, we realized, oh my gosh, we have a problem. And this problem was that the game didn't know who we were. So, we're going to talk about that. So, yes, the game didn't know who we were. We decided to get a Matrix going. And now you're probably thinking, oh, Matrix, fun movie, I would choose the red pill. But no, we're not talking about that kind of Matrix. We're actually talking about a Matrix that helps us understand how the function will work and really how our inputs and outputs will go about. We are sharing screens, so it's kind of confusing, but bear with me. So here we have the get name test matrix. Here we have the inputs that we can put, the choices, and then the outputs, and what it comes out as. So we also have here in the invalidations, what would happen if you do something that has less than 2 characters or even more than 10 characters. Really good matrix. Matrix really just helps us set everything straight. Let us know before we actually start working on it how it's gonna look like, because that's really important. Now, after the matrix, kind of like to translate the matrix a little bit, how it will look like, we just kind of have this small little sketch of the algorithm and how it will go about. The do, the player name, okay, I can retrieve false. Okay, so it just kind of shows the same thing that's in the matrix, but just in a more visual way, a more transitory face for the actual coding itself. Now let's test this. How will this matrix run, right?
Yeah.
What if I put the name Sam? Okay, then the code or the machine will give me back my name as Sam, and I'll be like, oh, cool, the computer knows my name. Now what if I'm kind of like myself a lot, and I put Sam, then the computer will give me Sam. That's really nice. Now if I'm, just type in Sam, the computer will give me Sam again with the test run matrix, as he said it's valid. And then I put Sammy, and the computer will give me a Sammy. So that's really fun. It's something that helps the player feel like the game actually remembers them, like they're part of the game itself, and it's not just kind of doing its own thing. It's just so that here. That's just gonna help give the game more of a dimension to it. Okay, now moving on. The invalidations. What happens if I put something that makes a C, which is one letter? Then that'll let me know that it's an error. It'll say, well, the false. It'll just give me, that's not the correct. Please put a different, put a different name or just something like that along those lines. And we're gonna show you later on as well what it would give us. But what if I put that my name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Well, even though his name is my name too, the computer would not recognize that as either. The game would just say, no, that's too long. I'm not gonna put all that. Just give me your name. We can get through this game as fast as possible without pulling anything.
Alright, so the next part is we have the algorithm, and that, like he said, is a different way of looking at this test matrix, and it helps you translate the code from what needs to be done into functioning code. So here we have an example. If the player has not enough characters, then it will return false, and if the player has too many characters, then it will also return false. And that was a typo. Let's get rid of that. And then when we're done,
We like typos.
yeah,
They're fun.
Yeah, we can fix them. So then when it's done, it calls the do action, and then we have the player's name associated with the player's name. So then next we go to NetBeans so we can run our code. We need to stop it first. Okay, now we're running it.
When the code's running, what do? You better go catch it.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to type in a name?
Sure. Should I write
Something cool.
something cool? Okay.
Good job.
That
That's
is
pretty
cool,
good.
huh?
Yeah, let's push enter. Oh, it says Welcome to the game, Brother Jackson.
Yeah, Brother Jackson's in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's simply what it does. Just kind of lets the player know, hey, they're in the game, they're part of it, and it's just kind of something. It's just a simple function. I think a lot of other people's games have it, but it's something that we felt that it was important to have in our game, just that the player feels more like they're part of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we want to commit this to the repository and then push it, so first we need to go to right-click here on Night Shift, and then go to Git and Remote. Commit.
Commit's right there.
first.
Yeah.
And then we commit it, and then we can go back here and then go to Remote and then push it. So we hit next and next again, and then we finish, and then we have pushed our changes to the repository.
I decided to work on what's called the maps. So right here in the help menu, there's reference to the map, and that is the actual map view. And the reason we put it there is because we figured, in a lot of games, a player might be lost. It might be difficult for them to understand where they're going or where the special items are, and so something that's really helpful in all games is a map, I think. The reason for that is because, well, you know where things are, you know where you're going, you have direction. So here in the map we have the string, and the string kind of lets us know what is written in the map. It's just kind of referencing to that. It connects it. Here we have the I'm a map menu, so that's given by the string. There's some more string here, and this is really a really nice little code that helps us and the user know what his options are. Along with that, we have the do, while, and these are loop functions, and they're really nice. What loop functions do is basically give you options, give you the opportunity to choose between different settings. So we have the roof, the Maluka as, it just kind of helps give those connections. So it just kind of helps play it constantly. So here it just kind of has the queue, which is quit, but with the loop, it helps you loop between different options, and that kind of goes back to the next one, which is the switch. And the switch kind of gives it a better understanding with the loop, because it gives it the opportunity to just be connected instead of having to write if then and all those different things. It just kind of gives you that opportunity. And the as we know, something really great about the do while, they are not just regular loops, but they are better used for menus. And this is a menu that we have, and because we have those options in that menu, the switch allows us to just go from one to another. And yeah, so here we have the different levels of the map. It's the rooftop, which is called to the roof in the variable. Then we have Meluka, Mellow Magic is one of the products that they sell. Sammy's Pie Shake, the Cocoa Bean Cupcake, the Craze laser tag, because for some reason that's the only thing I think about when I go to the Craze, because I don't know, there's really nothing else in there that's worth my while. But anyways, the Crossroads, people watching, that's kind of something that anybody does when they go to the Crossroads, and Fight Club for sure. So this switch just helps us navigate through that, and it helps the user just get to their destination more quickly. So here we have in the brackets the choice, and that is the function that it connects it to as the switch choice. And something about this menu is that it's not just going to take you to another view, another thing, or just have some words written to be like, hey, you are actually located in the room, or hey, you are here. It was more than anything, I wanted to link to different maps. So when the user clicks on the map, when the gamer clicks on the map of their choice, it actually pulls out a map through a string, just kind of like this little word image. Instead of having like actual words, it'll have more of an image of a map. And obviously it won't be anything too high tech, but it'll be a nice little visual of where they're going, where they're at, and how many steps they need to take to get out of there, or where to go. And so that's going to be the idea behind that. And And so we'll just run it real quick to see how that works. So here we go, we have the game, so I mentioned before. Now we can just click, oh, what's your name again? Okay, my name is Suk. Okay, Suk, well, I'm lost, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, then get some help. And so as we get some help, we're like, oh, hey, I mean, there's cool stuff here, but, oh, look, map locations. All right, let's do that. And so then that will pull those different maps. And once you want at the map that you know, like, hey, I am actually located in Sammy's, let's look at Sammy's, then you just click the S for Sammy's, and that will give you a visual map of where everything is. And you can be like, okay, well, I've already taken a couple steps this way, so according to this map, I actually need to turn right or turn left. But yeah, that's the idea behind it, and that is what we plan to do with this map.
I am describing an if-else if or an if-else statement, and here we have an if statement, and if this one isn't true, then it will go to this one, and then if this one isn't true, it will go to this one until it reaches the end and is done. And up here, let's see, right here we have an example of a string, which is a menu in this case. And what a string does is it displays words that aren't interpreted as code by the computer. So it's words that the user will see and that the computer doesn't use. And then I'll also describe a while statement. And here we have a while statement. It's I guess this one's a do while. And then here is a while. So while this function is not valid, then it will put give an output that says invalid value cannot be blank, and then it will break it here at the end. And so that is a while statement. And then here we have one of my individual assignment codes, which is actor interaction view. And so here we have when a user runs into an actor in the game, then they have the option of starting a conversation, turning this person into a companion, leaving a companion behind, or leaving this menu and continuing on with the game. So let's see. As you go down, then you have a few while statements that let you call some of these. Wow, I'm lost. Let's see. I wonder if we can like do this part.
Okay, I'll try it.
Like, so here it references the menu, and then if your input calling one of the functions from the menu is not valid, then it will return a statement that says that your value is not valid. And then down here, let's see, it says while it's not valid, it will print the menu. And then down here is how the menu functions in a case-by-case code. And then here it verifies that the functions have been called, and later we can replace these with functions that will let the game work. Now I will run the game. So in the the actor interaction view, you reach that by going to the help menu, and then, oh well, for now, and then you go to talk to NPC actor simulation, and that will lead you to this menu, which has start a conversation, and if you scroll up a little bit, it says that the start conversation function has been called, and here it says the join companion function has been called because I pushed C, and then if I push L, then the leave companion function is called, and if I push G, then the say goodbye and leave conversation function is called. And that is how my functions work. There it is.
We've discussed a lot today, but we're not done. Something else that we should know about is the importance about pass by value. As you can see, we have this is references the value that helps us understand where it all comes from. Pass by value takes information within. Instead of having to reference somewhere else, trying to get it from a third party, we just get it and it goes straight to the source. So all of that, we have here the scope. The scope in any view, any class, it just helps us know what is visual, what is going to be given. Here's the scope of this assignment, and this what is visual. This is something that the player himself is going to see, and it's connected to the pass by value of this. Here, as you can see, there's many different pass by values, and it's just gonna letting the program know where it's getting it from without getting it from some other place. It just gets it from within.
Alright, and now we're going to talk about passing by reference and the lifespan of a code. So lifespan of a code, for example, this menu, its lifespan is only from, let's see, probably this curly brace to this curly brace, because this references inside the curly brace. And then pass by reference is referring to a code outside of this page. So here we have, right here, private void display help menu. It references help menu view, which is over here. And so that is how it is getting its information, is by passing by reference. And that is it.
All right, we hope you liked our program. Stay tuned for more.